From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Gene Segura standing in, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Gordon over at second. Segura on at first with nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Montgomery has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty B, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Erasmo Ramirez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was Looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he fouls this one off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Judge brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1, and no swing apparently, ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 1-1, very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
That'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Batting eighth, center fielder number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
Stepping in, Guillermo Heredia, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. None left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night.
Gary Sanchez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Didi Gregorius, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gamble on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled off. Herman is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Chris Herman, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, D. Gordon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. For Walker now at second. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, taken by Walker. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a neck-high fastball that time. Brett Gardner is on deck. The 3-1. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Neil Walker. And he fouls this one off. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the 2-1. And right into the shift. Torres has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan.
Riding in once again, Ryan Healy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right. Cruz racing back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 26 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike one. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. So a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. With a 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Working for the punch out and the offering. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. Now 1-0 Yanks. Now in the box, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
How about it? Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Settling in now, Ben Gamble. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Marco Gonzalez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Marco Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Now batting, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right out the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Judge leads off first with 1 away. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Chris Herman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Gene Segura standing in. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now back. Right fielder.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. In now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to left. Gamble has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
first baseman number 30.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Greg Bird. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now, Gleyber Torres. No hits to this point.
Third baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Line towards center field. Heredia is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Runner goes. Strike taken, the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
As a look, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. is in there for the second strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, and their runners at the corners now. Set and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 0-2 home, and he chased it in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready once again, Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder, Heredia.
Next for Seattle, Guillermo Heredia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. This is on the ground over to first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, catcher, Chris Herman.
Stepping in, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped him up. Walker is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second base.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Nero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Tommy Kingley is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Tommy Kingley.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Phelps has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez retired, and there's one away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gordon right there. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jacoby.
So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Gordon. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Ready for another chance. Justin Bohr due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Bouncer down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Striding in, Ryan Healy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in now, Kyle Seager. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jordan Montgomery earns his 8th victory of the season. Erasmo Ramirez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 8 men under. For the Mariners, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 5 men under. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.